welcome back to my channel. We are going to do this month's Boxycharm / Ipsy, Boxycharm by Ipsy, whatever they're calling it. Excuse my hair, I do need to take a shower today. I've been running around doing stuff today, so I'm a little bit sweaty. I was gonna do this as a try on, but it's really hot here in Arizona. I shouldn't say it's really hot. It's like 108 today, which isn't bad for this time of year, but the humidity is really bad. We did actually get some rain yesterday, so I feel really sticky. So I don't think I'm gonna do a try on. But let me know if you would like to see it with the glam bag, and then I could include the products that are in here too and do it as a one try on, or I could do that as a separate video. I don't believe that I did any add-ons for this. I think I had one small add-on in my glam bag. I don't believe that I did any add-ons this time for this, so this is just the box. This retails for $32, I believe. One of you guys left me a comment on some of the pricing for some of the boxes, which I appreciate because I don't always remember. I want to say this is at $32. It originally was $25, but it is no longer at $25, so I believe this is $32. You do get this little sheet which has some of the things that you could potentially get, and then there's sneak peeks for August, which the stuff generally that they include is a very small fraction of what the options could be, so it's not very helpful. I do have pricing on the app, so if I remember to look up the pricing, which I'm not going to guarantee I'll remember to do, I will include that. But let's jump in. So this is 5 full-size items. I want to say it's at around the $32 point. I think I have enough here that I could do a full face if you guys want to see that in a separate video. I didn't do it on purpose, but there's enough like complexion stuff here. I could probably do it as a full face. This is the one skincare item. Yeah, that's not a skincare item. Volition. This is the overnight retinol serum. I think I got a retinol serum from this company before, but I think it was considered like a day serum, so this is the night one. This has Avec, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid, and it's 1.1 ounces. Let's see what the component looks like. Oh, it's one of those where you like push the button to use the dropper. It's really pretty. The packaging is nice. Retinol does work. It is a little bit drying, so if you're somebody like me who has super like dry and dehydrated skin, you want to be careful, but retinol does help. I notice it when I use eye creams with retinol in it, really helping with the visibility of the fine lines. So it does help, but it can be drying. So just maybe go in with it once a week if you're just starting out with it, because it can, like I said, dry you out. And then make sure you're using a sunscreen the next day, because it can cause skin sensitivity. So let's see. This is a bronzer from JX. I'm not sure the brand on this. This is in Luna Bright, I believe. This is one of the items that I picked just because I think I do have a palette, and there is like a Laura Geller cheek product and a highlighter, so partially was like, oh, well, I can get a bronzer too. That's kind of fun. So here's the packaging on that, and I will swatch it, and it kind of looks like it's not marbled, but where it's got like, it's a little bit darker on this side and then it gets lighter. There's like a gradient, I think, to it, or it's the way the light is hitting it. I can't tell. Either way, it is a light color, which isn't necessarily bad. It feels very soft if you can build it up. I'm pretty fair right now, so there it is right there. Let's see. Again, really soft. So there's that. I would maybe go in with a cream bronzer that's a little bit darker, because I like to set my cream products just because of the heat here, but this is something that I think could work. I tend to like bronzers to be a little bit deeper than this. I swear, I think it's all one shade. It kind of looked like there was a gradient when I first pulled it out, but I've been outside. I think that might have been because it's bright. Okay, so we got the bronzer. Again, it is a lighter shade, but I think something like that I could make work. Like I said, I do like layering cream and powder. You don't have to, but I think that's also an old school mentality that I'm still in, where I need to set everything. A lot of cream products do set themselves and they don't remain tacky, so it's not required. I think it's just a habit. This is Laura Geller, and it says it's eye, lip, and cheek. I think it's technically 2 blushes and a highlighter. I like Laura Geller stuff, what I have tried. Looks like the highlighter is powder, which I can appreciate, because I did get a cream highlighter. Cream highlighters, if you've been around, is probably the least used cream product that I use. If I can get this, there it goes. The plastic was like tacked down. I was trying to lift it without smushing. So there's the shades. We have Rose Gold, Subtly Pink, and Tropical Coral. That may be reversed. It's showing Tropical Coral right here, but I'm wondering if this is Rose Gold and that's Tropical Coral. I don't know. There's 2 creams and a powder highlight. Let's swatch the powder first. It's pretty, and I think that will definitely work for my skin tone. So there's the highlighter right there, and then it is a waxy feeling formula, so that would probably work better. The Iconic London cream blushes that I have are a very similar consistency, almost lip balmy feeling, but they do, at least the Iconic London ones that I have do blend out on the cheeks pretty well. I don't have an issue as stiff as they feel in the pan, so that's nice. Again, let me know if you want to see a full face, and I can do that in a separate video. And then again, I'll just wait until I get my glam bag and I can use them all at once. So let's do the palette last. And then this is Chica Beauty, and it is a highlighter duo. Champagne Glow was the shade. I have a few liquid highlighters. I tend to use them more. I don't use the sticks very often. I tend to use the liquid ones mixed in with moisturizer to give me kind of more of a glow. But I like that this is both, so you got dual ended. So the stick is right there. I did get this, I think, in the mail yesterday. I did try and leave it sit to kind of get back to room temperature, because again, it is hot. So there's the stick highlighter. Very, very pretty. No smell. I'm always curious if things like this have a scent. Does this smell? Didn't smell it. Just smells, again, like lipstick back in the day. I have to smell everything because I'm curious now. This almost has like a popcorn smell to it. That's probably not on purpose. And then let's look at the liquid. So there's a little doe foot, and I'm gonna go over the bronzer, so just be aware that I'm doing that. So if this looks a little wonky, it could be because the powder's underneath. Doesn't seem like it. So there's the liquid. You can kind of see the bronzer around it, and then it did fine, which leads me to think it would probably do okay if you went on top of powder, because some liquids will disrupt if you've powdered underneath. So this doesn't really seem like it would. It didn't get weird or anything underneath. So those are the 2 highlighters. Very nice. Again, I want to use these. Will I? Probably not. Like I said, liquid and cream highlighters are probably the least used out of the cream. I finally come around to cream blush and bronzer, but that took me a while to get on board. So change is hard. Breaking habits is hard. And then this is also Laura Geller. I feel like I had an eyeshadow palette of hers, and I think maybe I decluttered it. And I know it's one that I didn't use, and it was pretty neutral looking. I want to say I just gave it to a friend of mine that didn't really have a lot of makeup, and I'm getting cream blush all over the table. I'll look, because I need to do a palette declutter, so I'll find out. But this looked pretty to me. This is, again, a neutral palette, but this one looked more like one that I would use. And again, I may have the other one and just not remember, because at this point, I honestly do not know what I have. So this is the palette. Again, it is warm neutrals, but I liked the greens. You've got kind of an army brown green, and then like an actual like olive green. Yeah, more of a khaki green. That's, if I could think of actual color descriptions, that would be good. But I like that you've got kind of a deeper brown, and you've got, you know, lighter brown. You've got some oranges, a tan, a cream. This one, for being a neutral palette, didn't look bad to me. Like I said, I could still have the other one, and I'm just crazy because it reached a point where with the ice cream, not the ice cream beauty box, the Lorella box, couldn't remember what palettes I was missing, what palettes I got. Even my friend Christine and I, we were confused on which ones I had got. I did get the one I was missing finally, but from that, but she's in the same boat where it's like, I don't even know what's going on. It has a nice sheen to it. The shimmers aren't overly sparkly, but something like this, I would probably take one of my ColourPop Super Shocks and just tap some extra sparkle on it if I wanted to. So this seems like a very like everyday, probably beginner friendly, probably, I've heard that these blend well. It very much reminds me of the Lorac palettes that they used to have. I'm pretty sure I decluttered all of mine. I don't think I have any Lorac anymore, but so yeah, we got a palette. Like I said, we got blush, a bronzer, some highlighters, a serum. Not a bad box considering that I didn't do any add-ons. Usually I do. So again, I think I will save this stuff and just do one big try on video from this, the Ipsy, maybe the ice cream box. I can do something, at least the Ipsies. I'll probably do the ice cream as a separate try on video, but yeah, starting to ramble. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. If you notice, I have a couple of Halloween things up. These, if you watched my Oriental Trading Company video, I got them from Oriental Trading Company. The only Halloween stuff I have up is what I got, so make sure you check that out. But I'm not bringing up my boxes until August. But let me know if you want me to film me putting my decorations out, because I could definitely kind of do a vlog. I want to vlog, I just forget to. So let me know if that would be something that you would be interested in. But yeah, I do have a few little Halloween things sprinkled around, and then I will put out the rest of my stuff in August. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye, everybody.